네, 안녕하세요. 기억영어 코치 텐입니다. 스노우볼 챌린지 23번째 도전해 보겠습니다. 자, 바로 갈게요. 자, 오늘부터는 자전거입니다. 자전거인데 앞에 3개, 오늘의 단어 3개 보겠습니다. 첫 번째가 자전거, 그 다음에 헬멧, 그리고 손전등, 이렇게 3개입니다. 그러면 오늘 거 일단 바로 해보겠습니다. 준비, go. There's my bike in the parking area. I go to the parking area. I get into the parking area. I look for my bike. I pick up my helmet. I put on my helmet. I take off my helmet. I pick up a flashlight. I mount to the flashlight on the bike. I turn on the light. I turn off the light. 됐네요. 잘 나왔고요. 자, 그러면 맨 앞에 이동수단. 우리 주차장에 있는 내 차부터 여기 자전거까지 바로 가겠습니다. 준비. 자, 할 말 떠올리고요. 코치도 실수할 수 있지만 그냥 밀고 나가겠습니다. 자, 준비, 할 말 떠올리고 go. There's a parking area near my house. I go to the parking area. There's my car in the parking area. I go to my car. I pick up my car key from my pocket. I press the button. I start the engine. I turn off the engine. I press the button, I open the car doors, I get in my car, I close the car doors. I fasten my seatbelt, I unfasten my seatbelt, I buckle up. And I sit in the driver's seat, I grab the steering wheel, I step on the brake, I start the engine. I feel a little hot, I feel a little cold, I turn on the aircon, I turn off the aircon. I look at the side view mirror, I check the side view mirror, I change lanes, I turn on the blinker, I turn off the blinker. I look at the rear view mirror, I check the rear view mirror, I adjust the rear view mirror. I go to the trunk, open the trunk, I take out my toolbox from the trunk, I put my toolbox into the trunk, I close the trunk. There's a bus stop near my house. I go to the bus stop, I wait for a bus, I stand next to the bus stop. I go to the bench, I sit down on the bench, I wait for a moment, I stand up from the bench. I look at the information board, I check the information board, I check the bus number, I check the bus time. I look at the bus map, I check the bus map, I check the bus number, I check my destination, I check where I want to go. When the bus arrives, the bus door is open, I get on the bus, I look at the bus driver, I say hello to the bus driver. I take out my bus card, I use my bus card, I tap my bus card on the card reader, I put it back into my pocket. I take a look around on the bus, I look for an empty seat, I go to the seat, I sit down on the seat. If there's no empty seat, I grab a handle, I keep standing on the bus. I check the bus stop, I press the bell, I stand up from the seat, I go to the exit door. I wait for a moment, I take out my bus card from my pocket, I tap my bus card on the card reader, I get off the bus. There's a subway station near my house, I go to the subway station, I get into the subway station, I get off the subway station. I go to the exit 10, I get into the exit 10, I get out of the exit 10, I wait for my friends at the exit 10. I walk downstairs, I walk up the stairs, I walk down steps, I walk up the steps. I go to the ticket gate, I take out my bus card from my wallet, I use my bus card, I tap my bus card on the card reader, I walk through the ticket gate. I walk down steps, I go to the platform, I wait for a train, I check the direction of the train. There are some screen doors for safety. I stand in front of the screen doors. I get in line. I wait for a train. I go to the bench. I stand on the bench. I wait for a train. I stand up from the bench. I look at the information board. I check the information board. I check the bus time. And I get on the train. I look for an empty seat. I go to the seat. I sit down on the seat. I stand up from the seat. I listen to an announcement. And I stand up from the seat. I go to the exit door. I get off the train. And there's my bike in the parking area. I go to the parking area. I get into the parking area. I look for my bike. I pick up my helmet. I put on my helmet. I take off my helmet. I pick up a flashlight. I mount the flashlight on my bike. I turn on the light. I turn off the light. 됐죠? 잘 나온 것 같아요. 네, 잘 나왔습니다.